It's a long one here on the same topic, Stephen. Like in 2011, at the age of 22 years and 63 days, you were the youngest England bowler to reach 50 Test wickets, breaking Botham's record along the way. There's another youngster who's hit England's shores recently with Pakistan, Nazim Shah. He's a teenager who bowls wheels. Aside from the fact that every Aussie last year disputed that he was 16, regardless, he's pretty quick. Now, I was just hoping you could take us into the mind of being a young tearaway, like coming from such a great height, regularly hitting 90 miles an hour. Like, I guess what I want to know is, like, when did you first experience the bloodlust as a kid, you know, like where you knew you could scare other children by bowling fast, and how bloodthirsty did it make you?
Well, over here in England, you play junior cricket on synthetic tracks that often have crazy pavement concrete underneath. So you didn't even have to bowl that quick when you were a kid. And because I was coming from quite a height, you could get them to hit people all over the place in the ribs, arms, fingers. So it was when I was a kid, probably playing on those synthetic wickets, that you get a taste for hitting people in the ribs and around their fingers.
Pat Cummins told us once that, like, when he was coming through the age groups, parents of opposition sides would privately come and speak to him and ask them to bowl slower to their children. Like, did you have any stories like that coming through, like where parents were just worried about you from the opposition?
Not quite. I think a lot of people questioned whether I was of a correct age, because I was a lot taller, even though I was literally like a pipe cleaner, stick thin when I was a kid. I was still a lot taller than everyone else. So I think quite a few parents would come up to my parents and say, "Come on, like, you're taking the piss here. The kid's 15, he's playing in an under 12 game." So that's about the only thing. But I was never as quick as Patty, unfortunately, when I was younger. So I never had the problem of bowling too quick.
So like on behalf of all those children that would have seen you. No, it is. I mean, because all people who are listening to this cast, they know what it's like to turn up to a ground and you don't worry about your own warm-ups. You look to the other side and see who looks big. Christ, there's the kid with a beard and he's fucking a foot taller than everybody else.
He drove here.
Did you feel all eyes on you in warm-ups and stuff when you were warming up? Like, were you like, God, why are there 30 sets of eyes on me?
Slightly, but on that topic, we played as an England under 19. I played against Pakistan under 19s. I think I'd have been 17, so I was playing 2 years above myself anyway. But there were, I didn't have a hair on my body anywhere, and I was playing against these guys in the Pakistan team who literally had full chest rugs hanging out the top of their tops, and
glorious.
And we're all sat there thinking, Christ, this bloke's bowling 90 miles an hour with a chest rug hanging out of his top. How's this fair?
So you know what it feels like.
Yeah, you know what it feels like. Yeah, they're playing about England 19s. Yeah.